We will now remove the intersection so the bolt can be placed at the end of the leg. It's best to completely remove the intersection at this time. We're using a 4-inch bolt with a 1/2 inch thread on the end. There's no need to get a bolt with all threads. And the duct tape we're using is 2 inches wide and has a thin vinyl covering on the side. This allows it to be more solid than normal masking tape. We wrap a little more on the bolt than is actually needed so it can be fitted by removing a very little at a time until it fits into the outside section of the leg. Once you have the correct fit for the bolt, it can be inserted into the top end of the tube. Make sure that the tube has been deburred or the burrs will snag on the tape and make the job much more difficult. Once the bolt has been inserted, measure the part outside the leg. This part should not stick out any further than 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch. Now we can reinsert the inner portion of the leg and carefully push it down until it touches the bolt. At this point, we'll remove the rubber tip from the leg and measure for the pedal board. Don't forget to include the depth of the rubber tip. Measure the length of the inner portion of the leg. Make sure to include enough for the pedal board and the inside of the leg tip, plus about 1/8 of an inch for clearance. Using the tubing cutter, the inside portion of the leg can now be cut to length. One good thing to remember is measure twice, cut once. Now that the leg is cut to proper length, it can be inserted all the way and the rubber tip can be put in place for the last time. The only thing left to do now is epoxy the bolt in place so it can't move.